Good evening, everyone. I'm Sakshi Rohra back with you for day 8 today with Devna Parikh. Devna Parikh is a renowned career counselor, a teen coach, and parenting coach with 25 incredible years of experience in the education domain. By now, you all know her since she's already done one of the session, but yet, for those who are new today, she is here to guide us through often overlooked impact of so many other things. And she's conducting this workshop today, removing her time traveling, and yet, she just reached home today. She's come back and she said, I don't want to miss this opportunity where I can give to the community. So, Devna, thank you so much for being back here and trusting in PosiFest as always. The stage is all yours.
Most welcome, Sakshi. It's totally my pleasure to take up this platform and talking on this topic. I never thought actually 10 days back, Sakshi told me that, I am not getting some particular speaker on this particular day. So would you be interested in taking this podcast, this webinar once again? I said, I have no problem. But when she gave me this topic, it really didn't fascinate me. I'm telling you very frankly upfront, I thought this is like a something I've never spoken about, and it's such a passive topic. What will I talk or something? I started doing my research. I started working on the case study. I'm also a child psychologist and a teen coach, and I just navigated through the whole thing, and I realized this is one of the best topics I would ever be talking about, and everyone is neglecting it. And in simple words, I can say we are living in toxic beliefs which are created by us. So when I did all the research, if you ask me to speak in short and one liner, I feel that there is a lot of negativity which we have created about our own image. I'm not good at this. I'm not capable of this. I am not looking good with this. So हम हमारे लिए ये ना बहुत negative perspectives create करते हैं, and it is high time we start talking positive. When we talk positive, we get confident. We are giving those words to universe, and universe gives us back. So when you say, I am good, I am determined, I am hard work, ये मैं कर लूंगी. Nothing is impossible. When the word impossible comes, even the word as I am possible. I am, then possible. So should never have impossible word in your dictionary. You should constantly be motivating your own self. I understand when kids are small or other family members are there, we are always motivating and pushing everyone who are around us. But I can see on panel, we all are women. And if we all are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, if we are in that middle age, we need that constant push. And how can that constant push come? That can only come with a positive mindset. If our mindset is tuned in such a way that we start thinking positive. So PosiFest is a platform where we are giving positive talk. So, without wasting much of time, I'll just share the screen. It would be a little easier for me to convey things to you, and also showing you that how we have curbed our strength, how we have so much of negativity which is created, and it's a self-imaginary one. So, moving to the first slide, which shows that unlocking growth. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your beliefs. So trust me, goals are created, but what about the beliefs? Are we having that belief in ourselves? Many a times, we feel this is not my cup of tea. I won't be able to learn this. I won't be able to implement this. I am not tech savvy. I was also in the same position few years back. So before career counseling, I was into teaching profession, and I was more into pen and paper kind of work where I'm doing the sums, question answers, teaching children, conducting tuitions and coaching through coaching class, and teaching them different subjects. And when the career counseling platform came, it was a very easy transition for me because I have been in education domain since so many years. So like that it was easier. But when the technology came, the platform came, the laptop came in my hand, I was totally blank. I had never used laptop in my life. I had never used AI tools, and I constantly had this fear, oh, how to operate this, how to operate that. Then I removed that fear, and I said, ठीक है, at the most क्या होगा, मैं एक wrong button को click कर दूंगी, and I will try coming out of it. See, as long as I'm not doing any payments or not sharing any passcode or password or some risk factor is not involved, at the most what will happen, I will make some error and I will try to work on it and rectify. I know sometimes your head starts banging when you go through the apps and they say click on this, click on that, put your password, do this, do that. So it becomes very overwhelming. But slowly and gradually, you get a knack of it. And today I'm confident. I myself learned so many AI tools in past 1 year, which I'm implementing on work front also. So I think it is just your belief. The key word is belief. If you have belief in your own self, if you're confident, sky is the limit. So we have to detox limiting beliefs. आप खुद के ऊपर पहले विश्वास करो. If you will trust your own self, then the world will trust you. If I go to a doctor and I say, I have this problem, and if he answers me, I'm not sure how to work on it, I'm not sure how to cure this, how will I have confidence on a doctor who himself doesn't have confidence on himself, who doesn't believe in himself? So, if he doesn't believe himself, how will I believe him that he will cure me? So it's not only for a particular profession, but for every profession. If you have any problem, you should know what are the solutions, and if you don't know, then you are not pro at it. You start working towards it and then get confident and take your opposite person, your clients into confidence that your problem has a solution and I will give it to you. So we have to create some space for growth. When our mindset is blocked, how will we grow? We need to unblock those spaces in our mind where we have said, oh, I'm good for nothing. मैं ये नहीं कर सकती, मैं वो नहीं कर सकती. We should have confidence and possibility in doing various tasks. So that will only come when we will keep on learning more and more. So now is actually era of growth. You won't believe, my father is 75-year-old. He's got vision problem. Yet many a times, I go to meet him. He will start asking me, this SMS is there, this bank transaction took place, this thing happened, that thing happened. Just keep on telling me. He will take like a microscope kind of thing on it. He'll keep it on his, place it on his mobile, and he'll navigate through so many things. And he will constantly ask me, Devna, how to do this. Unfortunately, he got a TV which is getting connected either through Wi-Fi or mobile data, and he got totally blank, totally confused. He said, I've got such an expensive television. I really want to watch news. But they will tell me, how do I go about? And I actually had to explain him that, you on your mobile data, then on TV, you go on the hotspot, and then you connect your TV and, you can watch your news channels or whatever. So first, initially, it was very difficult for him. He's a very smart and a curious person, but he's got vision problem and he cannot see things clearly. So for him, it was too much of effort. Some columns were there, so I was explaining him that you click on column 3, you click on point 2. So this is how he memorized, because he had that passion. Imagine at the age of 75 also, he's like many a time sending me WhatsApp videos, whether it is on Diwali, whether it's on New Year or generally, so agar old person usko implement kar sakta hai, to we are still very young. It's just that fear we have in our mind that we cannot implement. So, what are the limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are deeply held thoughts that restrict our potential, shape our choices subconsciously, keep us stuck in fear, comparison, or self doubt. Imagine some people have very high potential, but it's the belief that kills them. If they feel that they are good for nothing, it's not possible to do this, then your potential goes for a waste. So, your potential and your belief goes hand in hand. कहीं पे एक पैरामीटर भी ड्रॉप हो गया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव द बिलीफ बट डोंट हैव द पोटेंशियल, things will not work, and vice versa. If you have the belief, not the potential, can be a problem. If you have the potential, not the belief, can be a problem. So both these things are essential to grow in life. So they often sound like, I'm not smart enough, people like me don't succeed, I will fail anyway, so why I should try. The truth is, the brain treats repeated thoughts as facts, even if they are false. So constantly, if we are talking that this is not good, I'm not capable. So I will tell you one more incident. I have a childhood friend, and she was wheatish wheatish by complexion. And unfortunately, when we were in grade 11th and 12th, that is the time we want to look our best because we are just entering college. And she had a lot of acne problem. And every time she's complaining, I'm looking very ugly, I've got so much of acne. I think constantly she kept on demotivating herself. And with that stress, her acne was actually increasing. So one fine day, I said, whatever it is, you accept it, start treating, you put your creams, you do a ice pack, whatever you feel comfortable. And it's okay. It's our growing years because, hormonal changes take place. So the acne thing is obvious. So sometimes, your brain starts treating you if repeatedly you are, held up in some facts, if you are in that vicious circle. So come out of it. कि ये मैं नहीं कर सकती, ये मेरे लिए possible है ही नहीं. I'm looking bad. Today, these are not the clothes which are good that I'm wearing and I'm going for this party or I'm going for this function. These are like all, subconscious things which keep on coming and revolving around us. And somewhere we lack confidence. And many times, we go for social gatherings or some outings. We don't feel confident to talk with people. I feel, all that thing is secondary. If you are like really good at talking, expressing, and presenting yourself, your clothes, your looks, everything gets very much secondary. And when it comes to little bit of your personal grooming and personal strength, that you can always work on it, but at least don't speak so much negative for your own self. I feel every human being is their own critic. हम खुद को सबसे ज्यादा इस दुनिया में हम खुद को गाली देते हैं. Let's not do that. Love your own self. And that's like, self love. The more you will love yourself, you will be confident. So if you say, I am looking good, I am speaking good, I have this knowledge, I will be implementing it this way, I will get success in life, I will get money in life, I will have good health. So these all things, your brain is repeatedly hearing and things are working if you are wanting things to be positive. So, how limiting beliefs are formed? Sometimes childhood conditioning. So many times, बचपन में हम बोल देते हैं ये बच्चा तो बहुत वीक है. This child is very has a phobia for numbers. वो maths नहीं कर पाएगा. Let's not tax kids like that. Once the child has got low marks, okay, maybe this is just the one time. Lifelong, you cannot keep on saying that, you are like that. Even kids, some parents sometimes say you're so fat, you're so fat. So the child will feel, oh, I'm so fat. Instead, why don't you work on the child's diet? Why don't you work on the physical activity of a child? Parents fears, spoken or unspoken. If also parents speak, we understand that they are passing a negative remark. Sometimes if they don't speak and their frown lines, their expressions also give child a fear and a conscious feeling that my father, my mother is not happy by particular act of mine. So stop just tagging your child. School labels like that child is average, that child is weak in maths. As a career counselor, when I'm taking sessions, I always make sure that I don't tag student. This average, below average, weak student, it's never in my dictionary. According to me, every child is smart. Probably not in academics, but maybe in some non-academic activity. Probably not in maths, but maybe in English. So how can I say the child is weak? If one subject my child is bright and in another he's not, that doesn't make a child weak. Today, as women, because they're all women in the panel, if a woman is good at cooking and not good at working, like, doing any office work or not stepping out of the house, that doesn't make her bad. And similarly, if a lady is working out and not very good with the cooking or household work, that's okay, that's acceptable. Everyone cannot be an all-rounder, everyone cannot have all the skills. Either people, employ some cooks or helps and get their work done. They have a staff. So according to me, you should have right strategies to function in a right way in your life. If you're not good at anything, you can always outsource it. We can't be good at everything. We have to outsource. Many a times we go to agents. आपको अगर आपका passport बनाना है, it's getting difficult. You will be like, okay, let me spend a 5,000 rupees and get my work done, because uploading so many documents, doing so much of work can get very taxing for me. I don't have time. So sometimes it's okay to outsource. That doesn't make you bad. That doesn't make you inefficient. Similarly, today, many things people are outsourcing, which is absolutely okay. You can be good at particular task A, but it's not necessary you will be good from, in every task from A to Z. Social comparison and digital exposure. This has played disaster in our life. We are constantly comparing on social media. It's a superficial life. If a particular person is going for these movies, these concerts, these vacations, wearing these kind of clothes, we cannot have the same lifestyle. Every human being is different with different set of, with different parameters, with different sets of limitations and boundaries. Today, my bank balance would not be similar to your bank balance. Today, my spending capacity would not be similar to yours. So we have to manage our expenses. We have to manage our lifestyle in the kind of funds, resources, finances that we have. We cannot compare our life and stretch ourselves. If I cannot afford a Mercedes, I will not stretch myself just to show to world or take loans and buy a Mercedes. What sense does it make? I'm getting into the load of loans. I'm getting into the load of commitments which I won't be able to fulfill. So try being happy in what you have, what you are blessed with, and always see people who are not even blessed with the things that we have today. So the social comparison and digital exposure is actually creating havoc. Digital overload amplifies these beliefs through constant comparison and unrealistic standards. So we cannot, compare our life to something which is so unrealistic. Every human being, as I said, is totally different with different mindset, different budget, different financial capacity, different physical capacity also. If someone is climbing Mount Everest, it's not possible for me to climb the same Mount Everest because probably I am not like that, strong enough. I have not practiced it. So there are a lot of things, which you have to just understand that I am Devna. This is my capacity. This is how my day looks like. This is my commitment towards my family members. This is my commitment on work front. This is my commitment towards my health. That's the prime most important thing. This is my commitment to my mindset and to my growth mindset, where if I feel I have to learn few things and be with the world, so I am conditioned to do that. So few things you have to work on yourself constantly. So no one is going to come, you will not find a teacher or a principal on your head to make you do things. It's you yourself who have to become teacher and tune things in such a way that every single day it's going successfully and you're learning something new. Now we need to detox. Now, what are the ways to detox? So you can definitely make a note of it that, you can, first of all, it's why we need to believe a detox. So low confidence, procrastination. मैंने एक चीज note किया because I'm dealing with a lot of teenage students. If they don't like particular subject, they will keep on procrastinating it. For example, if a child doesn't like maths, they will be like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it day after. I will do, when the test is approaching, when the exams are approaching. I think same thing goes with us also. If we feel that this particular task is difficult, we will be like, I will do it after 2 days. Generally, I think, when it comes to, being conscious about your health, oh, my gym, I will start from 1st of Jan. I think we all have the resolution on 1st Jan that, now I will go to gym. I will work on my weight loss and everything. So we are procrastinated. We don't have to wait till 1st Jan. We can start it today itself. We can start from tomorrow itself. So let's not procrastinate things. Fear of failure. If I try something and if I don't get success in that, it's okay. You at least tried. So we have to constantly keep on trying new things, learning new skills. Trust me, we are in a digital era where we have to be very much tech savvy. Eventually, everything will go on the digital platform. Whether I'm sure already, you're ordering your food, your meals, your grocery, your bill payments, your bank transactions, your children's school fees, everything is going digital. We have to be tech savvy. We have to be independent. Every time we cannot keep on asking our spouses or our children or our staff people, office staff or something. Try doing things independently. Constantly keep on learning. Today, you have a lot of YouTube videos. If you're stuck in any, procedure, it's always there to help you to navigate through and to come out of that problem. So don't have any fear of failure, settling for less. So many a times, we get like, we compromise that, I will do less. I will do more for less. If you can afford more and have things, beyond your limits, of course, go for it. But if you feel that, we have to make some kind of adjustments, I will strongly suggest that, make those adjustments. Anxiety and burnout. So constantly we are getting that kind of anxiety and burnout. Why? Because we are comparing ourselves, because we are from inside pulling our own self. Now, Devna is ready to do something in life, but suddenly my mindset is pulling me down. No, Devna, don't do this. No, Devna, it's not your cup of tea. You won't be able to do this. This is very difficult. Your day will be very hectic. You have so many commitments. Continuously, the negative talks are going on. I am talking to more to my own self and saying, no, this task you won't be able to do, that task. So why not work on our time management skills? I'm not saying you can finish all 10 tasks in a day. You can finish 5 tasks on particular day and the next 5 tasks the next day. So let's plan our day in a better way through proper time management skills. Now, neuroscience shows the brain strengthens what it repeatedly focuses on. If you repeatedly decide that I want to achieve this, I want to learn this, you will definitely get it. So your brain wiring, your cognitive gets placed in such a way that you are socially active, you are positive, and have those positive thoughts in your mind.
Devna, you're
Interactive
frozen.
session, I
Yeah, you
think
just
you
got
have
frozen,
gone
Devna.
through. Yeah.
You just got
Uh,
frozen. And
Uh, is this okay? Am I
Yeah,
audible
now
now?
it's fine. Now it's fine.
Okay. So I have participants. I have one question. If anyone can answer me, I have Alka, Nisha, Rita, Renu, Nitya, Urvashi, Alka, Khushi. So anyone can tell me, like, what some thought has come in your mind which has stopped you from doing something and eventually you did it and you got success in it. Is there anyone who can, just describe? It can be a dance activity, it can be a cooking activity, it can be some, weightlifting kind of thing, anything it could be. So, has it ever happened that you have thought that I want to do this? You have feared it, and over the years, you have done it again and you have got success in that. And you thought, oh, why didn't I do it that time? What stopped me? It was you yourself who stopped you. So, is there anyone who has an answer?
I have one.
Has it ever happened with anyone?
So I was 90 kilos. Okay. So I was very much stressed, and I never
Hmm.
thought that I could do some exercise or something. Then I slowly started with some exercises with Meda Magrisha and lost 30 kilos, and within 1 year span of. But I felt very good. Initially I fear to go out, I fear to mingle with the people, I fear to face people. But after that I really managed a lot of things, and it was possible for me. And it is not easy to reduce 30 kilos in 1.5 years or something, but I did that. So
Wow,
it was a.
really. Yes, yes. Kudos to you. So
Mm.
happy to hear this because you constantly have to motivate your own self. And you're on mute.
Initially it was very much horrible, sometimes scary to move with people, to go somewhere, and it feels very guilt, lot of things in my mind. But now I'm really relaxed. It's okay. I like it was
Yes.
very great.
So I'll just tell in simple words to my participants. If you feel that certain things you can rectify, you can reconcile, you can work on it, nothing like it. In case things are not working in your favor, embrace it. जो भी है उसको आप एक्सेप्ट कर लो and just live with it and खुशी मनाओ. See, I understand, weight loss is important, healthy eating habits is important, family commitment is important. At the same time, you have to work, you have to go to office, you have to look after your children. So everything you cannot reach every time. Certain thing, if you cannot reach, it's okay. Accept it. Acceptance is key to success. Whatever is there, ठीक है ऐसे ही मेरी लाइफ अभी चल रही है, I'm okay with it. Until unless it's not alarming, it's not risky, just go with the flow. That's what I'll suggest. So thank you, Nitya, for participating. Is there anyone who wants to share some story that you
Oh, Dr.
demotivated your own
Rita,
self?
Dr. Rita has messaged that she had the fear of singing in front of an audience, and her singing teacher always said that she could sing, and she struggled through the fear
Hmm.
and overcame it finally. So yes, thank you, Dr. Rita, for sharing. It's beautiful to.
You have found some hidden talent and you're like, feel. Yes. So would want to hear a song from you in the end. Is it possible?
Yeah. I also feel even sometimes speaking for yourself, or even for
Right.
that speaking for yourself or speaking the truth, sometimes people don't want to face or confront the truth. So I think over the years, I have learned this now. And it
Hmm.
also teaches you again to speak when needed, because you know that you are right.
Right.
So
Right.
I think even this is
So
one of the things.
yes, so thank you for such lovely answers. So, someone spoke about their weight loss journey, someone spoke about their hidden talent of singing and tried working on it and achieved it. So, lovely case studies we got to hear today. So,
But
because
before
I'm
we
a career,
proceed, Devna, we have a message
yeah,
on the chat box.
right.
Dr. Rita says that unfortunately she cannot put her camera on or speak right now, but she would
Hmm.
send a video to me and I can share it with
Wow,
you to listen to her song. Thank
wow,
you
I would
so
love
much.
to. I would love to. I would love to. Just getting back to my slides, and I realized that, because I'm dealing with students so much day in and out, so you will see my slides are very much student oriented, but you can always relate your own self, or any person can relate what I actually mean when I'm speaking about some case studies. So there's a situation, a grade 9 student repeatedly is told that you are average. Now what happens? The belief is formed, I'm not meant for top colleges. अब बच्चे का नाइन्थ में ही आपने माइंडसेट वैसे कर दिया, एंड बिलीव मी आई हैव गॉट सम स्टूडेंट्स हु आर लाइक क्वाइट वीक इन द नाइन्थ एंड टेंथ, even 11th is going quite slow, and suddenly in 12th they buck up because they know they have to take up a UG program in one of the best colleges, and they're really working hard towards it. So initially it's too early to tag a child. So what happens, they avoid competitive exams because maybe parents, teachers, tutors, coaching classes, everyone has said you're not meant for this competitive exam. So the child will avoid it. They will not apply to good universities. They will show low academic results because they will feel, it's very risky to, get into more rigor of studies and all because I'm an average child. So reality is when guided to reframe his belief. So the keyword of the entire podcast, the entire webinar is the belief. अगर आपके belief strong होंगे ना, sky is the limit. He improved his focus, applied strategically, and secured admission into a reputed private university. So let's not tag children, you're average, you're not good at it. We have to look at their potential, we have to look at their strengths and ability, and accordingly give them guidance. Case study 2, fear of failure. A college student avoids internship due to fear of rejection. Now, belief is formed, if I fail, I will prove I'm not capable. Now, what is happening? The child is not taking any internships, there is no exposure, their CV is weak, growing self-doubt. So constantly the child is not moving out. They are not, getting that kind of exposure which is needed. Now, treated rejection as data, not identity. Applied again, got shortlisted, confidence improved dramatically, and he finally got work and his internship, what he was aiming for. So a phase comes when generally many a times a student feels very low in life, some rejection has happened, and they not even a rejection happens, they just fear rejection. There's a difference between facing rejection and having fear for rejection. Recently, my own child got a call from a university, went for interview. Constantly, he was like, I did not perform well in my interview. I fumbled up, especially when they asked questions on maths. They had some integration and derivative topics. He's like, I think I fumbled up, I fumbled up. But within a week's time, we got an offer letter. So I don't think so. Sometimes it's just your fear that is created in your mind, and then you feel demotivated. So have confidence in your own self. There is one another case study where a parent believes that uh, creative careers are unstable. So impact on child, suppress interest, confusion, resentment, and low motivation. After counseling and exposure to real career paths, the parent shifted the mindset. Student pursued a creative degree with clarity and support. So generally in our society, you will see that sports as a career is looked down upon. Even a makeup artist, a YouTube influencer, Insta influencer, bloggers, even hairstylists, gym instructors, bakers. These things are looked down upon. But trust me, sometimes I feel they are making more money than doctors and engineers also. If they are taking the right path and working on their skill sets. So, creative field is not a stable career. I don't believe that. According to me, all the careers are amazing if the child excels in it and gives his 100% and constantly keeps on brushing his talent and his skills. So now what happens? We have some blockages in our mind. We have blocked it, like, common beliefs in parents that marks define intelligence. So I have known some children who have scored pretty less in their eighth or ninth, but they have really, revived up and scored very good in their 10th. Many a times they go slow when it's a grade 11th, but again, they show their best results in their 12th. And then eventually in graduation, children, so many a times I've seen children who are very serious in school, suddenly in college, they start taking their studies lightly, and vice versa. So slowly and gradually, reality check comes, they feel that now I have to get serious. So let's not define the kids by looking at their marks. As a career counselor, I rarely ask for the mark sheet. I avoid because I'm not, or if also I take the mark sheet, I'm not judging a child on basis of mark sheet. Only toppers succeed. Again, that's a misconception. I have known some toppers eventually in their life, they are average, and the backbenchers have got success in life. So that is totally that's not relatable. Uh, only rankers and people who have scored high are like doing great or have become multimillionaires. I don't believe in that. One wrong decision ruins the life. Now this hurts me so much. Sometimes children have some dream university, some dream college, and they don't get it, and they feel, oh, my life is finished. How can your life get finished at the age of 17 or 18? How can your life finish at the age of 20, 21, or 25? On work front also, life is full of opportunities. There are a lot of doors which will always remain open for you. It's just that you have to knock it in a right way. I'm too late to change. For me, I was also in a vicious circle of bringing up my children, having a very stagnant life in between. But then, I thought maybe it's very difficult for me to change. It's too late. I won't be able to do this, that. But today, trust me, on career front, on work front, I am doing fantastically good. And this was my expectation. This is what I wanted out of life. I wanted some purpose in my life, which I have got today. And my mindset changed. So even I have gone through one phase, when especially you have small kids and you're nursing them, you're looking after them, you feel, what is happening? My life is finished. I don't see any future. You just see the future to be very dark, but it's not like that. There is a lot of brightness if you open the door. Others are better than me. This is the constant comparison which we are doing. We constantly feel this person is good, this person is wearing good, speaking good, earning good, talking good. Why? Even we are good. And if they're good, well, that's nice. You should appreciate, but that should not disturb you. You should just, admire other people, but not compare. Now, how some remedies can work uh, in your favor is just one second. The screen is paused. Yeah. So, how to detox limiting beliefs? You have to talk to your own self. What belief is holding me back? Is there anyone on the panel who feels that there is some kind of fear in your mind? Maybe, we all can, work towards it or give some answer. Do you have any fear that, just like swimming? Swimming was one thing which I always feared. And at the age of 36, I learned. So there was something which was holding me back, that I won't be able to swim because I have not learned in my childhood. So I just overcame it. There's one example which I can share. Is there anyone who has anything to share that something has held you back, and either you have not worked on it and you have worked on it and you have got success? Is there anyone who has some story like that to share? And do you know where did it come from? I personally don't remember about the swimming thing. Why I had this fear? I never saw anyone drowning, but yes, I heard a lot of stories that this person drowned in the swimming pool and died and all those things. So maybe some kind of phobia I had, but otherwise, there was no major reason for me not to learn swimming. So you can just interact on these questions if you're interested. Second question is like, question on the belief. Like, is this 100% true? We have created something in our mind. So is that 100% true that, I'm not capable of doing this? For example, if I'm going for strength training in my gym, I can weight lift of 20 kgs or 40 kgs. But yeah, 100 kg or 140 kg is not possible for me. And if I try doing that, I'll break my back. So of course, I have to not even cross my boundaries or do something, something in exaggeration. So is this 100% true? Yes, for certain things, as I said, 20 kg is possible, 40 kg is possible, but 140 or 200 kg, is it true? Yeah, 100% true. I won't be able to do that lifting thing because I'm not a weightlifter. So what evidence contradicts it? So in your mind, if you have any such question, whether it is related to your, personal skills, whether it's related to your working skills, or in general related to your spouse, to your children, something that belief has blocked it and then they have proved it in a different way. With children, many a times it happens, we feel, oh, my child will not be able to do this particular thing, and suddenly everything turns 360-degree and they have proved us wrong. So replace with growth belief. If you say, I'm bad at this, that's not a good statement. I am still learning this. So try working in such a way where you are having a positive talk with your own self. मुझे तो लगता है कि most of the time हम खुद के साथ ही बहुत negative talk करते हैं. So let's have positive talk and a conversation with your own self. Now, there are some practical activities which you can do. Write down one belief that limits you. Write it if you feel. If you can share with me, I'll be more than happy. Otherwise, you can keep it to yourself that, there is something that you feel that, or many a times you have some family members or some friends who are demotivating you. Especially, I'm always living in a nuclear family, but many a times it happens. Sometimes in-laws will tell you, "Nahi, this is not possible. How will you do it? You won't be able to cope up. You want to manage task A also and task B also." So they are like, creating that belief in your mind. So you have to prove it to them through right kind of time management skills that I will be able to do task A as well as task B. Don't worry about that. How it affects your actions. Sometimes, some people, whether it's your spouse, whether sometimes it's your sibling or your colleagues at work, sometimes they will, say something in such a way that it will affect you mentally. It can be workplace, it can be at home. They have told some regular sentence, but it has affected you the whole day, and eventually, the whole coming few days or few months, and you give up on it. They feel, oh, this is not the way it should be. You are working towards something which is totally draining you. It is not your cup of tea. So हमारा mindset वैसे बैठ जाता है, and we feel, oh, this is not going to be possible. So sometimes, people around you create that kind of environment, and this affects your actions. So try working on your own self. I understand sometimes your family member will tell you something. It's very difficult to contradict or back answer, but do it through your actions. Prove them wrong and show them that how you can manage whatever you have committed. And if you feel if it is not possible, just back out. No one is putting you on a gunpoint. If you feel that you can finish 4 tasks in a day, then try working on it. But at the same time, don't create a imagination where something is draining you and you're stretching yourself. Work as per your capacity and not to prove to anyone anything. Yes, Sakshi.
So I would like to share here, like I've always been the person who, um, even if people have not told me directly, we do understand that what is a person's mindset. On the contrary, like I've always heard my people telling me कि ये ऐसे कर रहा है, ये सब थोड़ी करना चाहिए, या उससे
Hmm.
होगा नहीं, इससे ये नहीं होगा. So you understand already that if you start sharing that you want to do this or you are capable of, you're not going to be valued.
Hmm.
Even if the other person has reached to a success point, they have always removed the drawbacks or the flaws of that person. Though
Hmm.
those people don't even feel that as a flaw. They are
Right.
family supportive with them, they are family standing by them, but still the external people I have
Hmm.
seen are waiting to, remove those mistakes. Now, for years, I have learned this pattern, and for me, it became like that, that I would never open up my mouth to say
Hmm.
कि,
Hmm.
or even let anybody know that I'm good at it, because it is
Hmm.
not, I am not doing it for them,
Hmm.
first thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think I really worked on myself and stood where I am today. And yeah, they still question ki I feel still people don't know what I'm doing. So it's
Yeah,
okay.
frankly, I will put it that people genuinely who want your success, they will put it in a nicer way. That Sakshi, if you feel that you are doing 10 tasks in a day, it's very difficult at 5 pe aa jao. But you should work on it. But people who are simply jealous of your growth, they will just tell you, drop the whole idea, don't go ahead.
Yeah,
So
and it
that is
could
how
be
I will.
anybody. That jealousy, maybe various words we could give that jealousy. It could be
Hmm,
a very close inner circle who's always pulling you down.
right,
Yet I have felt like, okay, even if I have been questioned and said ki I just smile. I don't feel the need to answer when it comes to my eligibility of doing something.
right.
If I
So it
have
could
to
be.
take a criticism from there, if I want to
Hmm,
learn from there, I will learn. I will
hmm,
correct myself, but I don't feel the need of that time explaining myself to that person.
true.
So I think I have taken a lot of time because of that. Because, if
Hmm,
you don't share what are your dreams and aspirations, and if you're quietly working towards it, it takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of time. It consumes a lot of energy as well because you're doing it somewhere, being with people, and yet you have to remove the time for yourself,
right,
do
right.
that. For that matter, even a smallest example, if I would say, was a meditation that if I wanted to do, it started with a small meditation,
Right.
where I felt that if I would meditate, I would be judged. Here I am
Hmm.
meditating. So
Hmm.
coming
Hmm.
from there to where I am today, and
Hmm.
yeah, you all are seeing me. So I just feel I just took that space out and time for myself.
That's true. So, in simple words, the negative remark can be from any end. It can
Yes.
be from your colleagues, it can be from your neighbors, from your cousins, friends, relatives, your own immediate family members, sometimes can discourage you. See, if they discourage you in a genuine way that, you are just doing beyond your means, I understand. But if you are capable of it and they are just doing, they don't want to see you growing, then, you can make out yourself that, they are doing it because there is some kind of indifferences or jealousy in their mind. So you identify it and don't get demotivated by
And
these
also at
actions.
the time, if we start focusing only on our growth, even if whatever
Hmm.
people say,
Hmm.
there comes a point in your life where you're grateful to the same people for
Hmm.
saying those things or, feeling like this for you
Hmm.
because that made you strong, that made you overcome the fears, the challenges, and everything. Otherwise, you would have been sitting in the comfort zone,
Hmm.
where, okay, people are there with you. And
Hmm.
it really helps you break your comfort zone in your comfort zone and you do everything from your comfort zone. So,
So I will give you one incident when in past I used to go for social functions, gatherings, weddings, get-togethers or whatever. I used to feel like, everyone is knowing each other on social front. Everyone is talking to each other. They know everything about each other in and out. And I'm not like, much into unproductive socializing. I've never done a kitty party in my life, or I've never gone for, lunches or dinners unnecessarily. Like very, very rarely I would have gone for all that because I always feel I want to do something productive in life. I just cannot meet a lot of women and make some kind of reels, show them I'm going here for a lunch, going there for a dinner. So that's not me. Of course, those who are doing, I have no problem with them. So when I used to go, I used to feel very aloof. I used to feel like a loner. Oh, I hardly know people, what topics they are talking on, what kind of restaurants, what kind of designer clothes they are talking about. Why am I so blank? So first I used to feel conscious about all these things. Over the period, I overcame it so beautifully. I give deaf ears to all these things. It doesn't have any effect on me. If I'm going for a wedding, if only five people come and talk to me, it's okay. I don't want 50 people to come and talk to me. If also five people greet me or I greet five people, that's enough for me. Or I can still quietly sit in a corner, enjoy the function and enjoy my own company. It's okay. People might feel, oh, she's sitting alone. There is no one talking to her. Maybe she would be rude. Maybe her nature would be like that. She's not socializing. She's never part of any group. That's okay. I'm actually never part of any group. I just have like very handful friends whom I meet individually, and I'm totally okay with it. I don't want that, I have group of 20 women. I have such big group. I'm going for this vacation. I'm going to eat here, going to eat there. Because I personally don't have that kind of interest or liking, which is absolutely okay. And those who are indulging into it and enjoying it, of course, you can go ahead with it. So I'm just giving you my example where initially I used to feel very conscious and a loner. Today, in fact, I love my own company and I feel very happy being a loner sometimes. So it doesn't have any effect on me. If your EQ, your emotional quotient is high, these all things will never have an effect on you. So generally, limitations come when you say, I can't focus. What can be done? Replacement. I'm learning to train my focus. I'm not saying overnight you will become pro at all this. It will take years and consistency. You have to be consistent. You have to keep on working. So just now Sakshi spoke about meditation. Maybe initially she would have done it for 2 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 20 minutes. Maybe today she's capable of doing it for an hour. So that all happened with consistency. So this is one example of meditation. It can be anything. As I said, I was never tech savvy. Sitting on laptop and functioning was very difficult for me. I used to sit probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. Today, if someone tells me that you have to sit 5 hours and finish this work, I can do it very smoothly. And I'll not feel burdened also about it because I've become pro at it. I've got a good knack of doing things. Similarly, I have a very good talent and a hidden talent is of cooking. Initially, cooking was very difficult for me. But today, if also 20 people come to my house, I can quickly make something and feed everyone. I've got that confidence. So everything comes with consistency. Everything comes with proper focus. So repetition rewires the brain. Beautifully put. If you keep on repeating something, it will rewire and you will become confident at doing it. So, creating space for growth when limiting beliefs are detox, confidence improves, decision making becomes clearer, productivity increases, fear reduces, growth mindset develops. Growth happens not by adding more pressure, but removing mental blocks. So let's not have any mental blocks and move with a positive mindset. आपको कोई भी चीज affect नहीं करनी चाहिए. Your aura should be so strong that whatever comes, negative things comes to you, bounce backs. So, powerful takeaway is your beliefs create your boundaries. If your beliefs are strong, your boundaries will be broader. Change the belief, change the outcome. So, repeatedly, I think 2, 3 times I already said it's the belief system. If your belief system is strong, you can achieve anything in life. Detox your mind and you make space for the life you want. So that's me. I think I did justice to this topic, and I'm so thankful for your attention. Everything went very smooth, and actually, this topic, I started working an hour back before the webinar. I was traveling, and then, I didn't want to miss it, and I'm so happy to take up this because, initially, as I said, I was finding it little off, and I thought maybe, I'll not do justice to this topic. But when I went through this whole thing, I realized that we all are suffering due to toxic beliefs. There are some toxic beliefs in our mind. So how you detox yourself? So my last talk was on digital detox. Digitally you need to detox. So now today I will give you 3 ways for detox. Number one is a physical detox. I personally, during Diwali time, or if I go for a destination wedding or something, I overeat, I go to my dietitian. I'm like, give me a 3-day detox plan, not a weight loss or something. I just want to work on my system. My stomach lining has to be intact. The indigestion problem, acidity problem, gas problem, वो सब थोड़ा निकल जाए. So she will give me, like, have fennel seed water, cinnamon water, this, that, have 2.5 liter of water, infused water, something, some very basic, simple remedies. So my physical detox happens, and within 3 days, again, I have that glow on my face, on my hair. I feel confident, and all the issues have gone, my health problems. Then there is digital detox, which I spoke in my last podcast. Try doing 1 hour of digital detox every single day. And if you can increase it to 6 hours, great. Increase it to 24 hours, nothing like it. So I have done a digital detox like Saturday night, 9 p.m. I've switched off my phone, and Sunday, 9 p.m. I have put it on. So I have done that kind of digital detox. It's a challenge for all of you. If you can do that 24-hour of detox, message me personally, and we will celebrate it. So, and the one more difficult step to digital detox is try putting your phone off on your birthday, which I've tried telling many people. In fact, even when students come to me during counseling, I always give them a remedy of digital detox. They work on it. I also get messages from some students saying that, ma'am, we are going on a 24-hour digital detox. And I feel completely happy about it. I've also got some children who message me in the night and they say that it's 9 p.m. and I'm shutting my phone. So I feel very happy. These small changes and consistency will become your lifestyle. Small habits every day, like you're brushing every single day. Today, no one is coming and telling you brush in the morning. It has become your lifestyle. So, similarly, these are things you have to make it your lifestyle. So, physical detox, I spoke about. Now, in fact, infused water. I have kidney stone problem. I had rather, I got it removed, and I'm supposed to drink 2.5, 3 liter of water, which I was neglecting. Now I make sure that I drink water, but plain water I couldn't consume. So every morning there's a detox water. I just take warm water, put some slice of cucumber, one slice of lemon. If I have mint leaf, I'll put that. Carrot I will put, or I'll tell my maid, you put whichever vegetables are there. It can be avla, it can be ginger. Anything is there in my house, I put it, and I try consuming, like, 500 ml early in the morning, and then after 2, 3 hours, 500 ml. So my 1 liter water consumption is done. So that is called physical detox. Digital detox I already spoke about. Then there is mental detox. So this topic today that I discussed is actually mental detox. Your mental blockages you have to remove, and you have to detox in such a way where you're making your beliefs stronger. And if your beliefs are strong, your confidence becomes strong, and you start working in a beautiful way. So stop demotivating yourself. Stop saying that, मेरे साथ ये हादसा हुआ, मेरे साथ वो हुआ, मेरा बैकग्राउंड ऐसे था, मेरा financial capacity ऐसा है, my parents were like that, my spouse, my in-laws. Stop blaming other people around. We have to work on our own self. It's very easy to say ki, this thing happened with me, that's why today I am like this thing happened, that's why I am like this. Nothing happened, just think that you were born to be successful in life. Just have that kind of belief. So digital detox, physical detox, mental detox, आप ये तीनों detox करेंगे, your life will be very simple and smooth. I promise. So, is there any questions someone want to discuss, or we can just have an interactive session where you can just share. We have Bijal, we have Urvashi, Alka, Nithya, Renu. So, do you have anything where you feel something is stopped you in life or is stopping you right now from growing? Or is there anyone who is ready to take these three detox programs which I've given? Probably free of cost totally, because if you go to a dietitian you will be paying, if you go to a counselor, a therapist, you will be paying for all these remedies. So actually they are just giving these kind of remedies. Or if you have any personal problem which you would want to share with me, it can be a health, relationship, career, anything it could be, or your own mind blockages, you can just open up and discuss with me. If you're not interested, you can always DM me, and we can have a one-on-one session also. That's not a problem. Or you can connect with Sakshi also. She's one of the wonderful life coaches I've ever come across. So, you can actually speak your heart out with her. And the best thing is, because we are in a counseling profession, there are two, three things which we always follow. First of all, we keep it very confidential. So whatever you will share with us, it will always remain with us. Secondly, we are never judgmental. अगर आप अपना प्रॉब्लम्स दुख या तकलीफ किसी और को सुनाओगे, people will start judging you. Even your own spouse, your better half can do that. People around you will judge, but we as counselors, we as therapists, we will never be judging anyone. In fact, that is not meant only in our profession. So it's like, when I meet students also or their parents also, many a times I say, just speak your heart out, say whatever you want to, because I'm not sitting here to judge that you are right or you're wrong. It is just that how you are. So you can always discuss out things with either Sakshi or with me. As I said, it will be always, your problem will be as good as our problem. We will be working on it totally confidential, and we will never be judging you. And the best thing is you will get best of the outcomes and remedies. And you know what? I have noticed sometimes, as a counselor, when people are talking to me, they just keep on talking about their problems, problems, problems. Before I start giving them any solutions or any remedies, they also start giving me the solutions and remedies by themselves. So मेरा काम तो वही हो गया. I'm not doing anything rather.
So that's the
When you
thing,
have
now when,
problems, you
yeah.
have solutions. You are the best person to solve those problems. I'm no one. So
And
you
so
know
many
your
times it's
research.
only talking it out is your solution. It's so many
Yeah,
times it's just filled in. And even we coaches or counselors, when we talk, or the kind of case studies that we get, sometimes third person may ask कि अरे ये तो इतना गलत हो रहा है. You don't tell the person that it's wrong. It's not about right or wrong. It's about why you've taken a certain action. There could have been a reason which people cannot understand. And there is a reason why you're stuck in that situation and not able to come out. You're not happy to be there. Nobody
right.
is happy to stay in a situation where they need a counselor.
Hmm.
I always wish, as a happiness coach, trust me, that's in my sessions, personal sessions, I always say, I'll pray to God. I really wish that you never need a happiness coach. You should be happy by yourself because that's your core nature. But if you're not able to meet yourself, we are here. But I definitely want everybody to be there.
Right.
So yeah. Thank you so much,
So
Devna.
we always go to the root cause.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So whenever there are problems, we will try going to the root cause and eradicating it. Like I'll give you a small example. I was helping a 16-year-old girl. She was in a wrong peer group. So what was the problem? Maybe, attention from home was less. So I started working on those things, more of family time, spending more time with parents, parents not being judgmental when they're talking to her own daughter. So like this, there are a lot of small remedies which you can get it from our guidance and through a professional help from people like Sakshi or me. And if you find your solutions by your own self, nothing like it. I will just pray like you all always stay happy without any problems and try solving your problems, because problems to सबके पास होती ही हैं. Try overcoming it and become mentally strong.
Yes. Thank you so much,
That's
Devna.
all from my side. I had lovely time conducting this webinar, and best of luck to everyone. Nitya, Alka, Urvashi, Renu, Bijal, may you be blessed with wonderful and beautiful and a happy life.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for being there. The platform is open if you want to talk. The WhatsApp group is open for any questions, any queries, any kind of doubts. Devna is a part of the group as well. If anybody wants to directly connect to her, can let me know कि I'm feeling awkward to put it up on the group. You can personally message. No issues. Just know that we
And
are all here for you all.
one more thing, happy 2026 to everyone. And I have already given some vibes in the universe that you all will have beautiful 2026.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. See
Thank
you all
you.
tomorrow, same time.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.